If you've been driving down Forest Road recently, you may have seen a brand new business pop up. And while the business itself is brand new, it comes with a familiar face with audiologist Allison Lake. I visited her beautiful business and learned why trusting an audiologist with your hearing needs is really the way to go.
Yeah, so I am opening up my own practice here in Forest, Virginia. It's kind of interesting. I was born and raised here. So I've landed back at Forest Road, about less than 2 miles from my alma mater, Jefferson Forest. My family's in town, and so I always was hopeful to have a career close to my parents, and here I am. The location is actually on Forest Road between Century 21 and Sharpview Eye Care. The address is 15243 Forest Road, and I'm in Suite D. So I'm super excited to be back in the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains here. There's a great view outside our door. We're really excited to be starting up here in Forest.
Excellent. And you are an audiologist yourself. Tell me about being an audiologist and why someone should come and see an audiologist.
So in the state of Virginia, you can dispense a hearing aid with just a hearing instrument specialist license. But to be an audiologist, there's much more extensive training, starting with between 4 to 6 years of post-undergraduate work.
And you treat patients young and old, don't you?
I sure do, yeah. Pediatric patients, I think there's kind of a misconception about how hearing loss is only related to those that are older. I see pediatric patients. Patients can be identified as early as at one month, but at my practice, I see pretty much 12 months and beyond. There's ways we can test the kids. It's important for speech and language development, so that first 3 years is critical. We want to get children with hearing loss identified as young as possible so that we can get them into the appropriate treatment so they can begin developing that speech and language. Then I see college students who maybe go away for the first time and are sitting in big college classrooms with 100 students where they're not able to hear the professor at the front of the room. I have corporate leaders, people that are climbing the corporate ladder that are realizing when they're in their financial meetings that they're missing numbers that are pretty crucial. And then of course I have my patients that are maybe retired, veterans that have been overseas and have had a lot of noise exposure. They too come in to see me. So we kind of fit the gamut of all ages.
Right. And hearing loss is such an important thing to treat, whether young or old, and it can really affect a senior's ability cognitively if it's not treated, right?
That's correct, yeah. Hearing loss is actually associated with quite a few comorbidities, one being dementia, another depression. So if left untreated, it can actually lead to some other pretty important health concerns that need to be addressed. So we really encourage a baseline hearing test for pretty much everyone, regardless of their age, so that we know where they are today. Hearing loss is a gradual process most of the time, and you don't really know yourself. Often it's a family member that points it out to you before you're able to accept it yourself. So everybody should schedule a baseline hearing test just so they have an idea of where they are today. That way, if anything changes, we'll have something to compare it to.
And you also accept insurance here, right?
We do. So a lot of the most common insurance companies in this area I am in network with. We also do have financing options for hearing aids if that is something that patients are candidates for and are interested in pursuing.
And we want folks to know that one size doesn't fit all when it comes to hearing aids. It's important to have somebody trained in this specialty to make sure you're getting your needs met and getting back to normal in life.
Yeah, I agree. It's really important to find someone that's willing to work for you. So at Forest Audiology, one of my primary goals is that everything is going to be patient-centered. I'm going to have individualized and personalized care where I sit down with my patients and we talk about what are your lifestyle needs, what is your hearing loss, what severity or degree of loss do you have, and we try to find the appropriate treatment plan for that particular patient. I'm really blessed that I have found this audiology career because I'm able to develop friendships with a lot of my patients. I see them regularly. There's some follow-up care involved, particularly in the beginning, and patients turn into friends. I feel like these are people that I know on a personal level, and I look forward to them coming in. So here at Forest Audiology, I really want it to be an experience. I want patients to look forward to their visit. I have a coffee bar set up here. Come in, have a cup of coffee, get a snack, and spend some time with me as we try to improve your quality of life.
To make an appointment or find out more about Forest Audiology, give them a call at 434-266-9898 or head online to forestaudiology.com.